Okay, what I shall be doing in this video today is a demo of this board I've put together using some cheap stuff I bought from China off of the internet. What I've got on here, run through the signal chain. On the right you can see there's a cheap tuner. Looks like it's got a fancy display, but it hasn't. It's just a bunch of LEDs, but it's a true bypass chromatic tuner. Then the patch cables themselves actually came from the same manufacturer as the big blue pedal. They all come from a company called Mosky. The big blue pedal, that's a thing they call a tone Makestation. Doesn't actually say it anywhere on there, but what it's supposed to be is a Marshall voiced distortion. That's the section that's called classic amp. Then there is a true bypass effects loop in which I've put a MIghtysound Flanger, M8 Flanger, and I've got that set with the colour and the flange are both about 12 o'clock, and the big knob is the speed knob. And again, that's a true bypass pedal. They seem to have decided that it's cheap to use the true bypass switches and all of these. Then the next thing along the blue pedal after the loop is a top booster. Now this is allegedly voiced like an EP booster, and it's got a couple of dip switches inside of the pedal that allow you to change the EQ. Now I've opened it up and fiddled around and actually found it was more to my liking with both the dip switches in the up position. It came from the factory with them in the down position. That seemed to sort of push the voicing further up into the upper mids. And then the final thing on the big blue pedal is what they call an analog delay. It's what's pretty much standard these days, an analog voice digital delay, and it's exactly the same delay as is on the DTC 4-in-1 pedal that you can see on one of my other videos. So I'm not going to concentrate too much on that today. The guitar I'm going to be using today is my Gibson Les Paul Classic, which has got a Rio Grande barbecue pickup in the bridge position and a C-Mod Uckham 59 in the neck. And the amplifier you can hear humming away is a Trace Elliot Tramp solid state amp from the mid-90s. I'm on the clean channel, and the gain on the clean channel is set at about 11 o'clock, which gives it just a tiny little bit of breakup. Anyhow, I'm going to pick the guitar up now and we will hear a bit of the clean tone. You can see the tuner's on. Just check how we're going. It was in tune when I bought it. Right. So here's the clean tone. Now that's the bridge pickup. Here's the neck pickup. And the guitar's full on. Okay, so here's the classic amp sound. Again, go back to the bridge pickup. Now the first thing to note here is that notice where I've got the gain on this pedal. The gain is the bottom left hand knob. Sorry, top left hand knob. That is on, only just on. If I turn that any further counterclockwise, the gain goes pretty much clean. And if you turn it up from here, it just gets gruntier and gruntier, more and more distortion. One thing that this amp pedal will do is it does clean up moderately well. So here again is the guitar on full volume. And I'll turn the guitar down so the volume's only just on. So you can hear there, that was just bridge pickup rolling the volume from about probably 1 or 2 on the guitar volume for the cleanish tone, and then I wound the pickup right wide open to give you the lead tone. Now I spent quite some time tweaking this pedal around to get it into a sort of usable stage, because I found the gain far too much in some of the higher levels. Anyhow, that's the classic amp pedal. What's the flanger sound like? Here you go. Here's the flanger. It's a flanger. Never had one before. And the boost is the top boost. So is the guitar clean? None of that grit you're hearing is coming from the boost pedal. It's clean, clean, clean all the way. That's purely the drive channel, the clean channel of the amp being driven. And the delay. So what do we get if we turn these things on together? Okay, well, I'll roll the guitar down a little bit so we get a bit less mayhem. Kicking the top boost with that. So there you have it. That's the Tone Makestation from Mosky and the MIghtysound M8 Flanger. Lots of fun. I have to stress that entire setup you can see there cost well under $100 US. That's including the power supply, cables, board, pedals, Velcro, the lot. A lot of fun for your buck. Okay, people.